spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Demon Deacons will get this season underway as toe meets leather. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Washington's offense has the ball first today. Looking for room, it's Parker. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. All right, guys, let's chat for just a moment about Washington. You start the season, top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Making side adjustments here. Motion from the wideout. Williams will pass. Working that left side now. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The give on the option. And it's slipped out. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover.
What a lucky break for the running. I can't imagine what goes through your mind when you cough it up going, oh, no, and just huge panic. I got to get back to the football. He did a good job finding his way back to the football after he made the mistake and fumble in the first place.
Red pass, it's complete. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Wrestled down. they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wake Forest's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Guys, let's step back for a moment and talk a little Wake Forest. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Caught behind the line. It's Mays. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He might want another play. The toss sweep to the right. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do.
Breaks into the open. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Williams looking for a man. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Just keeps swinging it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this: we're still in the first.
He's going up top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington sends out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the ball comes to rest right there.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Handoff from the gun. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out in the end zone. He'll take the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Williams will pass. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Shoots it to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They're setting up the screen. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He's going to fire deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parker. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll send the back in motion. Going right to work up top. And the ball's out. Who's going to get it? Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Got a man. It's Lawson. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Quick strike complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, fine.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Off play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Williams looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. And they will score! Touchdown, Huskies! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. At the 35, he's got room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Pulls it in. It's Lawson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Williams will pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Makes the catch. It's Parker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Going for 6. Touchdown, Washington. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's now the second time.
The extra point is blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. He takes it all the way back for the 2.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch...
Turning it on! Got the first down and still on his feet. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. That gives him 54 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Robinson.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Lofts one high and deep. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Williams looking for a man. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Washington wants to go quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletion.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run to the left. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Awesome. Up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Right through his fingers, he muffed it. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Williams will pass. He's got him in the flat. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. On the run, it's Parker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
That's caught. It's Green. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And the Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Trying to set up the screen.
Well, the offense on third down, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. On the ground with the counter. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Williams looking for a man. They'll run the screen. There he goes. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are...
Touchdown, Huskies! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Robinson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, going up top. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it. There he goes. Touchdown, Wake Forest. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Defender gets a little too aggressive there, and this offense gets some free yardage. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Williams will pass. Quickly complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the...
Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the... And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Finds his tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Unloads it left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Unloads quickly.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Finds the tight end. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. Another critical third down here in the fourth quarter. Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to? That guy.
The defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Might be changing the route. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And this offense, undeterred by going just 1 for 4 on 4th down, will stay out there to try it again. Spins away from the defense. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Slams ahead. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And he's going to bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. The discard, and he's running free. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.